Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Finds of Yesterday, and today we're talking amber. I'm going to show you several pieces that I have, and we're going to talk a little bit about the characteristics of it. So let's turn the camera around and jump right in. Alright, so I have a display of jewelry laid out here, and there's a variety of materials in here. There's amber, rhinestone, plastic, bakelite. Can you pick out which one is the actual amber? Well, we're going to talk a little bit about amber so that you'll understand and maybe be able to pick it out a little bit better when you're just looking at it in the store. So, first of all, what is amber? Well, amber is from trees. It's a natural fossilized resin from the ancient forest that is millions of years old. That's the key. It's millions of years old. If it's not millions of years old, it's called copal, which is much softer and can be scratched easily, like even with your fingernail. Where does it come from? Well, it comes from mainly two places: the Baltic Sea area, like Ukraine, Russia area, and the Dominican Republic. Now, you can get a variety of different colors from the two different regions. So, in the Baltic Sea area, you're going to see colors like butter, cognac, honey, lemon, and there's also a cherry, which they call red amber, and it's very rare and valuable. And it starts from like a golden red color to a dark brown. So from the Dominican Republic, you're going to see a lot of the honey color. And the best thing about Dominican Republic is they actually have one that's a green and some that are blue, but they are the rarest. You can catch them in the right light and you can see the blue, but generally they look like yellow to brown amber. If you shine a fluorescent light on it, it'll be a bright blue. So there's variations in color as well. The Dominican Republic has mostly honey colored. It's usually transparent, and there's a higher chance of having a plant or animal inclusion in it. Where the Baltic amber, which is what I have today, is more opaque. It's from the browns to the cream color, and it actually can be found floating in the Baltic Sea. So that's one way. It floats in salt water. So that's one way to tell. But all of my pieces are in settings, so I can't really test it in salt water. But you can at home if you have a nugget or something on that order. There's also a white color, which is especially rare too. So how we're going to tell what's amber in this grouping that I have here, you can test it by the float test. If you scratch it, which, gosh, I'd hate to scratch a piece, whether it is real amber or not. Could be copal, and you'd hate to scratch that too, but real amber crumbles. It doesn't leave like an elastic flake, like almost stretchy flake. It will actually crumble. Also, a way to tell is you can take real amber and put it under a UV light or a black light, and it'll produce a glow to it. And it also, if you heat it, it'll have a pine odor to it. It can be transparent, but it also can be opaque. So that kind of takes away from being able to determine just by looking at it. Okay, we have this display here that I'm going to narrow down to the amber by eliminating pieces that are not amber. And we're going to start with this first one, which is a pretty rhinestone. It's glass and it's a topaz color, but it's pretty amber. You can see in the light when I hit it the right way. That is a rhinestone. All right, what piece next? These are like a tortoise shell earring, and they are just plastic, which you probably picked that out right away. You can see closer. There's no little inclusions in them. They're smooth. You can tell that way. This necklace that's full of little beads that are amber colored are plastic. They're faceted and they are real lightweight and they're plastic. Resin would be heavier. Now these round earrings are actually Bakelite. You can tell Bakelite by testing it with Simichrome, and if you pull some of the color off, that will be a good indicator that it's Bakelite. You can get Simichrome anywhere like Amazon, eBay, but these are Bakelite, and they have little flecks in them, as you can see, but that does not mean it's amber. Amber is more, well, we'll show you. Now the rest of the pieces are actually amber. This one is a little questionable because under the black light, some of the beads are glowing and some are not. Whether they're actually just too dark to glow, I don't know. There's a reason why some of these beads don't glow. But I'll show you a picture. I'll put a picture up now so you can see. See how some of the beads are glowing and some are not? There could be two things going on here. The long beads and the big large round bead is amber as it is glowing, and the other four beads that you see are not. They could be either copal, which is less than 10 million years old. It's unbelievable that these glowing amber beads are actually 10 million years old. They have to be considered amber, they have to be that old. So the other four beads could be copal, which is less than 10 million years old. And the other option is that they took amber and mixed it with a plastic or a resin and formed another type of bead. And they might have a slight glow to them just from the little bit of amber that's in them. That may be what these four beads are, but it's either one or the other. But the other five beads that you see glowing in this picture are amber. The rest of these I bought from a lady who's from Poland, and she sells all Baltic amber. And if you look closely at these, they're etched with roses. This is an absolute gorgeous bracelet. It's hard to not keep it, but I'm going to have to sell it. It's probably going to be around $250. It's in sterling silver. And what they do is they have an artist that makes these. So they're one-of-a-kind pieces. And they are etched, hand-etched by the artist, each piece. She says they pick some of the smoothest pieces of amber out that they can, without a whole lot of inclusions in them. You can really see it on this one. It's really smooth amber. Amber glows at different levels, and these happen to glow very lightly. Here's another, these little pins. They're going to be about $25. They're set in sterling silver as well, and as well as this one. And this little pendant is amber. See if we can get the light to go through it. See all the little specks? Them are from the tree, from whatever fell into the resin before it was dry. There's a better image. This is set in sterling silver as well. This one's probably going to be about $45. These earrings I didn't get from her. But the funny thing about these, you can almost see it in the light here. One of these glows and the other one does not. You can see it. This one glows and this one does not under UV light. They're in the same setting. They came together. They both look almost alike. One's a little darker. So here they are under UV light, and you'll see that they're both glowing, but the one on the left is not glowing near as much as the one on the right. They're both still amber because they both are glowing,
but obviously they all glow at different levels.
These are actually plastic. Well, they might be glass. Let me see. They're glass. If they were plastic, they'd have a rib around them. These are all smooth. These are glass. You can hear it. Glass will not have the rim, like an edge around it, like a pressed form, or like two pieces. These last two pieces are absolute favorites of mine. They're both pendants set in sterling silver. The artist again made these specifically with a nice piece of amber. Tried to find the smoothest piece of amber they could find with little inclusions in it. This looks like it has a little bit of one. But she etched out a mermaid from the back side and hand formed the sterling silver to the shape of this piece. It's an absolute gorgeous piece, and this one is a little bigger. It's actually a lot bigger and a lot heavier. It's thicker. Look at that beautiful piece. A woman with her cat, and it's got a lot of sterling on it. This one I'm probably going to have to sell for $450. But this is Baltic Sea amber. The lady was from Poland. She got it from Russia, Ukraine area, and she's very concerned about that area and how the Baltics amber is going to last now. She feels like the prices are going to go up on them just because of the war, but we'll see in the future. But isn't that a gorgeous piece? I'm going to show you the pieces again under the UV light, and let's see how these two pieces glow compared to the rest. Please ask questions below and I'll try to answer them as well as I can. I'm definitely not an expert in amber, and I don't know the difference between why some glow more than others, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll continue to put out more videos like this. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.